Hello students and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing the competency based questions of another chapter from Glimpses of India, and that is Tea from Assam from the book First Flight. So let's begin. So the first question is for 40 to 50 words, which is going to be for 3 marks in your paper. Explain the difference in reactions between Rajveer and Pranjal upon seeing the tea gardens. How does their background influence their perspectives? Perspectives means views. So Rajveer, who likely grew up in a non-tea related environment, is fascinated by the vast expanse of tea bushes. His enthusiasm is evident as he excitedly exclaims, "Hey, a tea garden!" This reaction highlights his curiosity and perhaps a sense of novelty because he hasn't encountered such scenery before. His background as an outsider to the tea industry contributes to his keen interest in exploring this new environment. On the other hand, Pranjal, who was born and raised on a tea plantation, responds less enthusiastically. He views the tea gardens as a common sight. So it's a very easy question, but a very common one in CBSE. Because Rajveer is from Delhi, he's very excited to see the tea gardens, whereas Pranjal is from Assam, so he's just okay with it. Next question, 40 to 50 words again. Rajveer mentions several legends, that is stories, about the discovery of tea. How do these legends contribute to the mystique of tea as a beverage? So here the question does not ask you to narrate the legends, but their contribution to the mystique of tea, that how could tea have started. So but if you know the stories, you may include them also. Rajveer's mention of legends surrounding the discovery of tea adds to the mystique of this beverage. These legends create an aura of intrigue and fascination around tea's origin, making it more than just a common drink. The stories, like the one about tea leaves accidentally falling into the boiling water, imbue tea with a sense of serendipity and magic. They elevate tea from a mere beverage to a historical and cultural treasure, deepening people's appreciation for its rich and mysterious heritage. So all the stories that we read about the tea's origin tell us something about the history, and we get connected to the fact that this is not a new beverage, but it has a major history to it. And we get more intrigued, interested, and start loving and respecting it more. Next question. In what ways has tea evolved from being a medicinal drink to a popular beverage worldwide? So when the tea had begun to be drunk, students, it used to be taken as a medicinal beverage and only as a medicinal drink. But now we have it all day long, and various countries drink savor tea in various ways. So tea has evolved from being primarily a medicinal drink to a globally popular beverage in several ways. Initially consumed for its perceived health benefits in ancient China, it gradually transformed into a cultural and social tradition. As it spread to other regions such as India, the British Empire played a significant role in popularizing tea consumption. Today, it is enjoyed for its diverse flavors, social aspects, and comforting qualities. Tea's journey from medicine to a beloved drink reflects its adaptability and enduring appeal across different cultures. So you must have heard of it. There is the kahwa in Kashmir, whereas there are people who have lemon tea, green tea. There is also a community which has tea with milk, that is majorly in India. But in Turkey and all, tea is had without milk. So in China and Japan as well. So there are various ways in which tea is had, and that reminds me even of the cold tea that we have nowadays. Isn't that delicious? Let's go to the next question. 100 and 220 words, a long answer kind of question, 6 marks. Write a blog post about your personal experience visiting a tea plantation or a region known for tea production. How did this first-hand encounter with the tea growing process change your perspective on the beverage? So this is a very general question and you're supposed to write a blog post on this. Blogs are very famous nowadays on the internet, and so I thought of picking up a blog post question. First we write a title. It is more of like an article, so a title has to come: Steeping in History, a Journey Through Assam's Tea Plantations. And over here you have to write about your encounter with the tea growing process or a visit to a tea production area. So let's begin. Visiting a tea plantation in Assam was an eye-opening experience that transformed my perspective on this beloved beverage. Surrounded by the vast sea of tea bushes, each nearly pruned on the same height, I was struck by the meticulous care that goes into producing every cup of tea. As I watched tea pluckers with a bamboo basket on their backs skillfully harvest the newly sprouted leaves, I realized the labor-intensive nature of tea cultivation. It's not just a drink, it's a labor of love. What truly changed my perspective was understanding the rich history and cultural significance of tea. And over here, students, I give the reference of the chapter. Rajveer had mentioned legends about tea's discovery, and here in the heart of Assam, I felt connected to that history. Tea has evolved from a medicinal drink to a global sensation, but its roots are firmly grounded in tradition. From that day forward, every sip of tea held a deeper meaning. It was a connection to the lush fields of Assam, the hard-working tea pluckers, and centuries of heritage. Tea became more than a beverage, it became a story, a journey, and a culture in a cup. So students, if you've not visited a tea garden also, this is a very general question. You can, from your imagination and whatever you may have ever watched on social media or in movies, write a very good answer giving reference to the chapter as well. Going next, we have some extra practice questions for you. Here we go. First one is: explore the fascinating legends surrounding the discovery of tea mentioned in the text. How do these stories add to the charm and cultural significance of the tea in different parts of the world? Imagine you are Rajveer and you are explaining the legends of tea's discovery to someone who has never heard them before. How would you effectively convey the stories to capture their interest? And the last is: Pranjol's family manages a tea estate. What are the potential challenges and benefits of living in such an environment? How might this affect Pranjol's perspective compared to Rajveer's? So these are 3 questions that you can try on your own. As I always say, if you have a problem in any, you are most welcome to write to me in the comment box and I'll help you with it. Take care and bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.